Okay, so last night I played Diablo 3 until probably 3 in the morning, and that's all on me, and I get it, right? I was having a good time, I was on Skype, I was being personable, I was trying to chat it up, I was playing with a couple of buddies, one of them was live streaming, having just a good time gaming, which I haven't had in quite some time. Because Call of Duty, I love the game, but it frustrates the holy hell out of me, alright? So I stood up way too late. So anyway, I get up this morning, and, you know, I was groggy as shit, you know, where you can barely walk out of bed. But I managed to stumble out to the living room, and there's my wife sitting there. And like I said in my last video, she's pregnant, right? So she's looking for an argument. She's looking to get me started, but I don't fall for the bait usually, right? So I get out of bed, and I just say, coffee, coffee. And she looks at me and starts asking me questions. Question after question after question, rapid fire, and my brain isn't hardly working at this point, right? So she, you know, I've been with a woman for years. She asked me, "Hey, don't you work with computers?" I'm like, "Yeah, I work with computers." So, "What do you do exactly with computers?" And I'm like, "Oh God, you know, a little bit of everything." So, how come you don't work for Microsoft? And I'm like, "Oh my God!" I mean, I just collapsed to the couch, and I'm like, "You got to be shitting me." She's trying to start something. I don't know where she's going with this, but she's trying to start something. But I'm not going to fall for it. I go, I don't know. I don't think they want to hire me. She goes, well, have you ever applied? I mean, it's rope-a-dope. It's one question after another question after another question. And, you know, finally I get so irritated where I just start giving her, like, half answers. So she's like, why did you ever start working with computers? I'm like, I don't know. It seemed fun at the time. Fun. And she's like, huh? What did you say? She's trying to get to me. Right? She knows I'm not a morning person, but she's not stopping. All of a sudden, you know, I start answering one of her computer questions, and she quickly, right in the middle of me finally answering her question, she switches topics on me. She asked me, hey, you're on Twitter all the time, aren't you? I'm like, yeah, I'm on Twitter. She's like, how many followers do you have on Twitter? I'm like, like, I don't know, 400. How many? I'm like, 400. She's like, ha 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 ha. And she laughs. I'm like, what is so funny about that? Like, why are you laughing? I didn't say that, but I'm thinking it. And she laughs again, even louder, so I can hear it. So finally, she caught me. She got me wrapped up into it. I'm like, well, what's so funny about that? She's like, do you know how many followers Lady Gaga has? I'm like, I don't know, probably a lot. She's like, how many do you think? And I'm like, I don't know, probably like a couple 100,000. She's like, nope, take another guess. I'm like, I don't know, 500,000. Nope, I mean, she's gonna make me guess and guess and guess. I made about 5 guesses, right? I'm ready to explode at this point, right? I'm so angry. She's trying to frustrate me, trying to pull me into an argument. I'm not falling for the bait though. I'm not taking the bait. And I'm like, I don't know, how many does she have? She's all over, I think she said over 20-something million followers on Twitter or something. I'm like, wow, that's pretty impressive. You know, I'm still brain dead at this point, right? But it's rope-a-dope, man. It's one question after another question after another question, and I'm like on fire at this point. I wanted to literally, my eyes wanted to well up, and I wanted to say stop, but I couldn't do that. Anyway, short story. Diablo 3 is really, really good. You got to get that game. I'm going to post some of it on my channel pretty soon, hopefully. I can show you how it's done. This has been Serious Drama. Be kind, be good, be safe. I'm out.